He brought down on the return, but there is a penalty flag on the field. I'm not sure what this one's about. Right on the heels of that touchdown, they give up some good field position with that face mask penalty costing them 15 yards. The run inside. It's Bates. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Handoff from the gun. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Got enough for the first. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Right down the middle. A spectacular one-hand grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Offense gets set for second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Tight end finds a soft spot. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Wants to throw it again, and why not? It's caught. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Down to 2 minutes before the half. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Trojans! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide-out set, trips right. Looking to fire. Throws it deep. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wideout, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Lets it fly. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
That didn't take long. I mean, they started off this drive with great field position, and that's critical for this football team because of the players they have offensively. If you can get them the ball back at that area of the field, it takes one play, like what you just saw, and all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door now in the red zone looking for 6.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. And that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
San Jose State, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Using his legs, it's Bates. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Weaver. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's McClure. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Riley. Timeout taken by the offense, it's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on first down. Turns it loose deep. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're working that left side. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Riley. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And we start with the NC State Wolfpack taking on the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's NC State looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside MAC. Now back over to your game inside the Coliseum. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. At the 40, there he goes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air, it's Mayava. A strike downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And you bust the big, long run play, and then I think all eyes get on the running back right away. And how about this offense with the ability to switch pace really quickly, go from the big run, now take the shot down the field, showing you the balance that can make this offense really dangerous.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Running inside, it's Bates. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, they pick up a 5. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Riley.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still. was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Looking for a man, it's Weaver. Floats it out in space. Really short gain on that one, defense all over it. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Just a little off. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've been giving up sack after sack after sack in this game.
The Spartans line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it down the field. There he goes. Touchdown, USC. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical.
He's taking the shot. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The short hands, it's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. We'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. Developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through.
Going downfield for the big play. Makes a grab on the shot. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Line getting set on second down. Wants to throw. It's Weaver. Bringing the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Right on the money. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Spartans can really attack on this second and short. To the air, it's McDaniel. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He's got it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up. Bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. Their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. To you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Picks up the first down. Maybe some room here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Back to pass, it's McDaniel. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Feels the punt and try to pick up some yards. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Williams bears the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
Might have a chance. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force.
Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Rush is on him. Got his man out of the backfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Trojans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. The option look. He'll pitch it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gives it on the option. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's McDaniel. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. My goodness, he unloads on that one. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Nice move to pick up yardage. Turning it on. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Fires to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to...
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Takes it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. A pick 6.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that